What is going on, YouTube? Gibby here, and as you see, I'm playing some free-for-all on the PC for Modern Warfare 3. I'm not very good, but I somehow end up winning. These guys must have been really fucking bad. But I wanted to talk about shit that I used to do as a kid, like different fads that caught on that I think now, looking back on them, are the stupidest fucking things that ever existed. So first off is Pogs. And if any of you guys remember what Pogs are, it was really popular in the 90s for, I don't know, a year or two. Basically, all that there's two different types of little like circular um, cards type things. They're not even cards. They're a little heavier than cards. But like all you do, you take the slammers then, which are like heavier ones, you slam them down, you got to have them land and then face up or something like that. It was completely fucking stupid, and people were going crazy over oh, I got the coolest slammers. Oh, I'm gonna get so much ass in second grade. It was stupid. How the fuck did I not see that guy? I'm watching the replay now, and I'm bad. Holy shit. But Pogs, what a stupid, stupid thing to buy. And I like looking back on it now, I feel so bad for making my parents buy me this kind of shit. I don't know how they put up with me. I really don't. Thank God I don't have kids, because if I do, I think I'll drop kick them if they ask for something, especially in the next one, which this next one, how the fuck is this still popular? I don't know. But Pokemon cards. When I was in, I think it was like third or fourth grade also, Pokemon cards were the shit. People were trying to get the holographic ones, and I remember one of my buddies came to school with a Charizard, and he thought he was the coolest kid in the entire world. Looking back on that, at what point did I think that was cool? I'd have no idea. It's so stupid. It does not make any sense to me whatsoever. And they're stupid. And I guess people still do that shit today, which I really don't get. But, you know, whatever. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. But god damn, people used to spend so much money. That and Furbies and what are those little fucking dolls called? The tie things. Beanie Babies. That's it. Those things, another fucking stupid thing. Those were cool for like 2 years. People like bought and sold them for a shit ton of money, and then all of a sudden they just kind of fell off the face of the earth for good reason because they're stupid as shit. But anyways, the next thing that I thought was cool, now looking back on it, I was a fucking idiot. Jinko jeans. I don't know if any of you guys even know what that is, but it's JNCO, and they're just like, they're jeans, but they're like really baggy ones, and this was also in the early 90s. I was probably in third grade again. God damn, I was expensive then. They're really baggy jeans, and on one of the butt cheeks, there's like this really big design on it that was supposed to be cool. But now it's, come on. Like nowadays, like there's like $300 pair of jeans from like the Buckle and stuff that have like stupid designs on them too. But it's in a totally different way. Like the Jinkos, they Google that shit. I'm not kidding. They're ridiculously stupid. And I don't know why we used to buy these things. And they weren't that cheap either. Another reason why I should never have kids and why I feel bad for my parents. Holy shit. Just ridiculous the shit that we used to make them buy. And then another one is texting when it first came out. I got my first cell phone when I was 16 years old. My parents thought it was a good idea because I just got my driver's license. I should probably have a phone in case I run into an emergency. So they got me a cell phone. And I started getting text messages every now and then from people. And I never got into text messaging until a lot later. But back when cell phones first came out, texting was not cheap. Like, there was no such thing as unlimited plans. And if any of you guys remember that from when they first came out, they were charging anywhere from like 10 to 20 cents per text, received and sent. So if you had like a 10 text conversation with somebody, 5 in and 5 out, right there you spent probably at least $1 on your next phone bill. Which you can imagine. If your parents found out that you sent 500 texts, they're going to be pretty pissed off. There's an extra like $50 or more, whatever. I'm not doing the math right now. I think $50 sounds about right. But dude, that was insane. And that was like, my first cell phone was a flip phone. Well, let's see. I was 16, so that means I would have been, what year would that have been? 87 plus 16. I don't know if you even care. But it was the first time like I ever even had a cell phone. I even used one. My parents didn't even have one prior to that. And man, these things were shit. And they were expensive. Another reason that my parents should have smothered me with a pillow when I was sleeping. But holy shit. And prior to that, there's like the big Zach Morris phones. I don't know if you guys even know what those are anymore. They're like, if you ever watch Saved by the Bell, whenever he uses a cell phone, it looks like a giant like silver brick. Just ridiculous looking. That was a cell phone before I had mine, basically. which makes me sound extremely old, and I'm only 24. But cell phones have come a long way and gotten a lot cheaper, thank God. Because I don't send a whole lot of texts, just like mainly boob ones, like to sluts. No, I'm just kidding. But just ridiculous how much money we used to make our parents spend. But I just did a Google search on fads of the 90s and came up with some ridiculous things that brought back a lot of memories. And one of which, Tamagotchis. Another thing that is completely stupid. It was a little electronic, like keychain type thing where you had to like feed and like change the diaper of your little like egg thing and have it hatch and then keep growing it. And if you didn't take care of it long enough, it would fucking die. And mine always died, so I was a piece of shit parent, I guess. Another reason why I should never have kids. But damn. Like these things, they weren't cheap either, and like people would have like 3 or 4 of these, and it was like back in the day before we had cell phones, people were like hiding these things in their desks and like feeding them every few seconds. They would lift up the lid of their desk, throw their hand under there, and quick feed them and shit like that. And then it'd go on recess and do that, and I mean, I can't believe that's how we like kept ourselves busy back in the day. But most importantly of the 90s, I would have to say is boy bands, or girl bands for that matter as well. So like there's the Spice Girls. I'm sure most of you younger guys know what that is. Just stupid. Girl power, yeah, that's them. Spice Girls, stupid. Lasted a couple years until finally everyone realized that they were stupid as shit and no one should listen to their poison. And that was the end of them. Now you only see like Posh Spice because she married David Beckham, who you guys should know who he is. But that's about it for the Spice Girls. But then there was NSYNC, the Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees, New Kids on the Block, God knows what else. There's so many boy bands during the 90s, it was just ridiculous. And they just blew out so quickly. They all went their solo ways and ended up being more productive on their own, which was no surprise, I guess. But anyway, the video is getting close to wrapping up. I do appreciate all the support on the previous videos, you guys. It really does help me out. My channel's growing rapidly, and it's all because of you guys liking, favoriting, and sending my stuff around. So I do appreciate it very much. And I'm going to start doing dual comms with people. And I'm starting to get a lot of inquiries about that. So thank you very much, guys, and have a good one.